Going on, Falcon fan? This your boy Ricondo. Come back at you with another video. So today we're going to talk about the second episode of Way Too Early Victory Man roster projection. Then we're going to talk about the backs today. So guys, before we get into that video, if you have not already, go ahead and please subscribe to the channel. Please hit notification bell so I know you know when I drop another video. Please hit like button so I know you guys ain't hear what I talk about. Then please share my video throughout the YouTube universe so more people can come in here. We talk about these Atlanta Falcons. So, like I said, guys, we're going to talk about the backs today, the running back, and the lone fullback that we have on this roster. So, based off last year roster, the Atlanta Falcons kept 3 running backs and they kept Keith Smith, the fullback. So there was a total of 4 backs that they had on the team. As you can see on the screen here, I actually kept 4 backs. And I'm just going to basically tell you why I kept 4 instead of the 3. I think at the end it's still going to pan out because they're going to keep one less position, and we'll talk about that later on in the series when we get to that position. But this is my list right here. It was really tough to keep Quadre Ollison off this list. I think he deserved to be on the team. 230-pound back. But based off just it's a numbers game, you only have 53 men on the roster. Um, I just feel like these are the guys that I think they're going to roll with this year. Could be wrong. We always talk about competitions, but sometimes when you look at the fit of teams and um, where some guys are at in their career, sometimes that's the reason they make the squad because they just see them for in the long term future, vice the right now. So we're going to get into some of these players, and we'll see why these the 4 running backs that I pick. And like I said, Keith Smith was a given. If they're going to keep a fullback, definitely he's going to make the team. So let's talk about the first guy, Cardinal Patterson. Um, what can we say about Cardinal Patterson? He's a Swift Army knife. This guy return kicks, receiver, running back. He had the most usage he had last year in his NFL career, and he shined 11 touchdowns. We could see that he started to wear down a little bit towards the end of the season. That's why Arthur Smith mentioned in the mini camp that he wanted him to make sure he's 100% going to training camp. And I still think when they get to training camp, they're going to have him on a snap count there as well to make sure he'd be ready for the first game of the season against the New Orleans Saints. So, um, I think CP was a no-brainer to make the roster. That's why they brought him back. Like I said, all the things that he was able to do last year, um, if he can just duplicate that um, with all the other weapons that we have, it's definitely going to help us out. All right, next guy, Tyler Algier, the explosive rookie that we drafted, 23 touchdowns in his last year, 1,600 yards, led the NCAA with broken tackles after contact. This guy's 220 pounds, big back. I mean, what else you can say? Um, I don't know if he's going to be the workhorse back, but if he is, I think he'll be able to sustain that. Of course, we know this young man actually started out, came as a running back, went over to the defensive side and played linebacker until he had get his opportunity to actually play running back at BYU. So this guy loves physicality. He understands the spaces that he need to be able to run because he played defense. He understands what they're trying to do. I think he has a bright future and his career. And I mean, being able to catch the ball out of the backfield, like I said, being able to um, be explosive, be able to break tackles. Only thing that we need to make sure that he's going to be able to do is be able to pass protect. All these backs, if you're going to make it in this league, you're going to have to be able to pass protect. That's one of the things that a lot of people overlook. They look at the big plays, they run and stuff like that in college. But in the pros, you got to be able to pass protect. And I think Tyler Algier has the physicality to be able to do that. Um, he got to be able to put it on the film and practice, and make sure he can actually be um, relied on third down. The next guy, Damian Williams, 7-year pro. Um, I don't think they would have brought him here. If they didn't think he was going to make the team. Like I said, just having a veteran like Damian Williams here, he has those ties coming from Chicago. So this guy here, if you go back his 2018, 2019 season, um, he was averaging 5.1 yards a carry, 4.5 yards a carry in both of those years. Um, I felt like he was a big reason those guys won the Super Bowl the year with the Chiefs because of his plays that he made in that game. Being able to catch the ball out of the backfield is a good as tool to have as a back. And his veteran, like I said, being a veteran is definitely going to be able to help being in this room. Of course, CP is a veteran as well, but having another veteran like Damon Williams is definitely going to be able to bode well for this team. That's why um, I listed Damon Williams as the somebody that they're going to keep. And then the last guy, of course, Avery Williams. Um, this guy, we drafted him last year as a cornerback, and his ability, what he did in the special teams, he was very explosive at Boise State, returning like 8 or 9 kicks back and the special in the return game. So this guy here has the 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 be able to contribute on special teams. That's what we want to see. So that's why he's on this team. Like I said, I don't think that they would actually move him over to running back, knowing that it's going to be hard for him to make the team if they didn't think that he was able to do it. He still has the ability to still play cornerback because that's who he was drafted as. So Avery Williams being able to play different positions on this team and being able to contribute in the special teams is what going to actually put him on this team. That's the reason why I put 4 running backs on here, vice 3 like they had last year. Of course, that many running backs is going to take away from another position, but like I said, I think it's going to all work out. Once we get to some of the other positions on this team. So those are my 4 running back. Like I said, again, it was hard for me to keep Quadri Allison off of this list, but at the same time, it's just a numbers game. I don't see out of these 4 guys, who would you remove to bring in Quadri Allison? So that's the reason um, he's not on this list. He's probably would get picked up by another team, or he could actually come back on that 16-man practice squad. So we'll definitely have to just wait to see on that. Keith Smith, like I said, of course, um, tremendous fullback for years, being able to block, being able to be a lead blocker, and in the red zone on running downs. He's able to run the ball out of the backfield, being able to be a receiver out of the backfield. Um, Keith Smith does a lot on special teams as well. So if the Falcons decide not to keep a fullback for some reason, I can see that. But if they're going to bring a fullback back, Keith Smith is definitely going to be that guy for them. So that's why Keith Smith is on this list. So guys, these are my backs. Um, I don't think I actually went out on a limb picking any of these guys. Like I said, it was tough for me to keep Quadri Allison off the list. But at the end of the day, with the numbers, and you can only have 53 players on the team, you're definitely going to make sure you have enough offensive linemen, defensive linemen. You want to make sure you're going to have enough defensive backs. Um, we already kept only 6 receivers, so um, like I said, 4 backs is a stretch, but at the same time, I can't see a reason why you would not have these 4 guys on your squad. So this is my list. You guys let me know what you think. Will they even bring another back um, in training camp to compete? Of course, you still know we have Cato Huntley. I didn't even bring up him. Another big back that was on the practice squad last year. Been here a couple of years, but I don't know if Caleb Huntley ever is going to get opportunity. Maybe if they didn't go out and sign Damian Williams and during the offseason, I could see where Caleb Huntley or Quadra Allison would have had a chance. But um, just the mere fact that they brought in Damian Williams, they drafted Tyler Algier, and then moving Avery Williams over to running back position, to me, just kind of sealed some of those guys' fate. So this is the list. You guys let me know what you think about the back positions. And like I said, this really is kind of way too early to go ahead and predict the 53-man roster. But this is a dead time, and we're having fun with it. I'm having fun with it. I want to hear from you guys. Let me know what you think. And just like DJ Khaled, here's another one. So this is your boy Ricondo coming back at you with another video. Peace.